ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The New Providence Basketball Association's Best of 7 Division I Championship back on the floor last night at the AF Adderley Gym. After suffering their first loss of the season in Game 3 on Wednesday to the Rockets, the Commonwealth Bank Giants made the necessary adjustments and responded with a win in Game 4 on Friday, putting them within one victory of the title. And last night, Game 5 was never in doubt. After a close first quarter where they trailed by 5, the Giants turned it around in the second and they took a 3-point lead into the break. The third quarter was the real deal breaker as the Giants outscored the Rockets 25-12. From there, the Rockets would try to make a comeback, but with Eugene Bain having been ejected and Livingston Munnings cramping up, it wasn't enough to deter the Giants. Giants prevail 96-85, and they take home the championship, winning the series 4-1.
After the first loss, it was interesting. We really didn't know how we were going to react after the loss, and boy, we showed it. We came out hard, harder than ever, tougher than ever. Came back to win it all.
It's a great group of guys. I mean, when I came in, they welcomed me with open arms. Curly talked about it all year. They just wanted this championship. The veterans, they did a good job of keeping us focused throughout the season. We dropped one game, but, you can't be perfect in everything, so I'm just happy to be a part of the team.
Tonight was all about defense. Defense and rebounding, that was the key. We know once we contain their bigs, we're just going to come up with the victory.
We showed toughness, we rebounded the ball, and we did the little things that helped us to win.
This one feels great. We was in a drought for at least 2 to 3 years, so we did some major recruiting my good friend Deshaun Young, and now we're back on top.
While league play is now over, the Giants still have some unfinished business as they move on to the Bahamas Basketball Federation's Nationals later this month in Grand Bahama.
We have all the pieces. We got the shooters, the defenders. We just got to get focused.
I'm excited, It's competition, and I love competition, so let Freeport know we're ready.
Let Freeport know we coming. We coming to win.
The National High School Soccer Championships will take place this week at the Roscoe Davies Pitch. The C.R. Walker Knights and Anton Rogers Timberwolves represent the government schools in the senior boys division.
That's where you really get to know how good you are, because you go up against the private schools, you go up against the best teams from Freeport. So you have a good idea, you get a good feel as to how good or how bad you are.
It's another thing we're looking forward to, and when we came this afternoon, we say winning will take us into that. So that's a good game we're looking forward to. And the guys will experience a bit more with other teams playing.
I'm confident in my boys. We've been undefeated for the last 2 years. So looking forward to that challenge.
Just like 2 years ago when the Nationals were last held, only New Providence and Grand Bahama will be represented, but that's expected to change moving forward.
The plan is to bring in the family islands. That's the plan. So it becomes a true national. So we get Abaco, so we get Eleuthera, so we get Andros. There are primary schools in all those areas are playing. We just need to establish a lot more higher levels of coaching in the schools and in the clubs so that we can get a better level of play. I can safely say the standards, it's like everything else. What we want to do is improve standards. The only way to improve standards is start young and build them up. We are certainly improving that. We also find that if we start some of the skills on the beach, like we've established. We have a massive beach soccer program as well, as you know. Then that tends to transfer to grass as well. It helps technically all the way through.
In addition to the high school nationals, another big soccer event also on the schedule for the end of this month at the Beach Soccer Stadium.
We got the US, we got Mexico, we got Spain, and of course we got the Bahamas playing in the Bahamas Cup, and that's going to be a massive event. And that is a fun-filled family event. Everybody needs to get out for that. As we saw in the World Cup, just how exciting that can be as well.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned, check on weather still to come.